All right, what's going on, everybody? Isaac Fleischer here, and welcome to another iHoopsFL interview. Now, before we begin, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at iHoopsFL. I post all the highlights, all the best clips, many of the interviews that I've ever done. So definitely follow me on there. And also, if you guys want to check out any of the other work that I've done around the world of basketball, you can also see all of the articles that I've done for a company down here in South Florida, along with some recent recruitment info I've been putting up about some of these guys I've interviewed. All that can be found on my Twitter at iHoopsRecruits. So again, iHoopsFL for interview stuff. Twitter, iHoopsFL for interview stuff. That's on Instagram. And the Twitter's iHoopsRecruits for articles and some recent recruitment info. But anyways, I'm gonna bring on our guest right now. What's going on, man? How you been?
I've been good. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. I was trying to finish that album eventually, and then I have to listen to it again to kind of break it down, like in my head.
Yeah, felt that.
Yeah. Do you do that too, or like how do you listen to your music?
So I'll just listen to it, listen for like a beat. If the beat's good, then I'll actually go back and listen to like the lyrics and see if it's like, all right, that clicks with me.
Yeah, I feel like for me, like if obviously like I first, it's almost like instincts. If I kind of like how the song's sounding and all that stuff, then
Yeah.
I'm gonna like whatever. I'm not gonna look up the lyrics. But then if I'm like thinking like, ooh, what did he say there? Then I'm gonna search up the lyrics. But for me, I just kind of pick which songs I like just based off like it's almost like natural.
Yeah.
I don't really. But then sometimes though, I'll be listening to the song and I'm like they're like speaking nonsense. Then I'll kind of have to like stop listening to them for a little bit because I'm like disappointed in my taste. But that's kind of what I do. I just kind of go off an instinct almost.
Yeah, I felt that.
Yeah, and before this interview, I was getting a little bit of homework done. I don't think I did it too well, but whatever. I'm trying my best out here. And you told me that you do your homework, or at least most of your homework, on Sundays. So I mean, how's it even able to work out for you?
So basically on like Sundays, that's when I have like the most free time. So I like crank all my homework out because during the week I'm like busy with like basketball workouts and like trying to catch up in school if I forget stuff. So on Sundays when I have like that piece, I'll just use all of it to my homework.
Yeah, because I mean, at least for me, I do like getting ahead, and I usually get ahead, but I can't imagine myself getting ahead in every single class and doing it not in a two like if you were saying maybe over the weekend, like okay, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like all right, but you said Sunday, so I do my work. Like I cannot imagine that happening. Like how are you able to get like all the assignments, kind of know what's going to happen, and just do as much as you can all in one day, like because that's not just two classes you're in like whatever 6-8 classes with homework or something like that. So how are you able to figure that all out?
Yeah, so my classes, they don't give too much homework, but they'll give enough so like you'll feel like you're actually like doing stuff. So like on Sundays, I'll have enough time to do it. I'll get it done like 2.5 hours at most.
Wait, you get all your homework done in 2.5 hours and that's it?
Yeah.
Man, that is so, bro. That's crazy. I probably get like maybe. Well, this one class assignment takes me like a full day to complete, and I get those like once every 2 days. But 2.5 hours of homework for a week, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, that just might.
I don't know how to do that. So I would I literally like be like the happiest person in the world if that was like 2.5 hours of homework every week and that was it. That'd be unbelievable.
Yeah.
Wait, you're in 11th grade, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Wait, that can't be right. I forgot. I saw something like where it's like however many, like whatever grade you're in, and then like times 60 or times something is how much homework you're supposed to do. But I forgot, or how many, like how long it should take you to do your homework. I think it was like, I don't know, it was in 7th grade. It would be like 70 minutes of homework. Oh shoot, wait. Oh crap, hold on. Sorry, my computer was on do not disturb. I didn't want to have like a bunch of dings. Oh, pretty much. So it's the number times 10. So 11 times 10 is 110. So they literally give you like the perfect amount of homework. Well, actually, no, because that's supposed to be per day. You're supposed to have 110 minutes of homework every day, technically.
Yeah, I guess they let us off easy, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, man, you got it good. And like what, your school's like 1 week you're there, 1 week you're online. So they're probably all confused with all that stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably have such a good year because like if my school was like a hybrid thing, like I would just imagine them being confused on the first day, not knowing what's going on. So that's already a blow off day. Then maybe I don't know, like technical error the next week, so that's another blow off day. Like I can imagine the hybrid stuff is probably like so good for like. I love school by the way, guys. Like school's good, but I mean, sometimes you got to think of it in that aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you look forward to staying online just because you don't need to drive from where you live to your school?
Yeah, and I can sleep in a lot later actually.
Yeah, that's probably. Wait, what's this week supposed to be? An online week or an in-person week?
Yeah, this week's an online week.
Oh, so you're probably like hyped, for the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, luckily for me, on my I don't know how yours works. So I'm on like a block schedule on my B days. I usually get in school at 11:30, but the time really flies by like so fast. It's like I get to one assignment in that time. Like I don't even know how because I have to have lunch too. And that takes like 30 minutes, and somehow like the time's up. It's crazy.
Yeah. Like the way my school is, we have like every day is a different schedule. So like this week, let's say we start with like an A day, then we'll have like A, B, C, D, E. Then tomorrow might be like a G day, and we just be like the opposite. So it's weird. But I know all my Wednesdays I only have 2 classes because I don't take a English or Spanish class, so I just have a free period.
Wait, like you're not taking an English or like another language class this whole year?
Nah.
What? How does that happen? How are you able to do that?
So because I reclassed my freshman year, so I took like more classes that year. So I'm like it's easier. And like senior year, I only have like 4 classes and like a lot of electives.
So since you're telling me that, is there any chance? I mean, let's say maybe this year, goes like I'm sure you expect to have a good year. Let's say it goes like even like just a little bit better than you expected in terms of recruitment and all that other stuff. Is there a chance that you may not graduate early, but I guess go back up to 2021 and graduate then since you pretty much knocked out everything academically?
Nah, I think I'm comfortable in my class of 2022. I'll just stay here.
Yeah, I mean it's a good class. I'm in it too, so it's probably another reason why to stick around for sure. And talking about class, talking about recruitment. So I'm looking at an edit of yours, or not of yours, like something that you posted, and I realized like you said like offers and interest, but every single school on there, like you have a great offers. I think it's what like UF, great school. I mean, everyone where I live wants to go there. I think a tough school to get into. Then Georgetown, another good school. Then Indiana. I mean, all three like great schools. I mean, I would say give me those three schools, and I'll cancel my recruitment now. Like those schools are perfect for me. But that whole thing is literally all schools that haven't offered you. But then I know those offers like when you got I guess posted that was that accurate information and those other offers were like a surprise or can you explain that a little bit? Because all those schools I don't think have offered you yet unless you stop posting them.
Yeah, so like that was early in my recruitment, and like I haven't posted anything about it since. But in that edit, I expect like Maryland, Pitt to offer soon, and I have a visit with Xavier on Tuesday, so I expect them to offer that day. So I just haven't like posted my newest colleges yet.
Yeah, that's crazy. So those so that I guess like thing so you got your first offer. Like it wasn't I thought you would get like an offer. I didn't like do the math in my head for the weeks, but I thought you got an offer like that June 15th date and all that stuff. Like what was the date? I don't need to know any details. I just want to know like what month you received your first offer.
Month.
Was it August?
Nah, it was early. I say July. I'll say July.
Oh yeah, because the edit you posted it wasn't. I mean, unless your things is all inaccurate information. I mean, the edit was from August, so that's why
Yeah.
I was like. But I guess with Georgetown, Indiana not being on that thing, when you got an offer from them, and those are like big time schools, pretty big time programs. I mean, Patrick Ewing's a head coach of Georgetown, Indiana. They're a basketball school over there as well, and now football too. When you receive both of those offers without like knowing they were going to come, just how much more like excited do you get when you get a big time offer like that? That was so unexpected.
I mean, that just like made my day. I was like now like I see the work I'm putting in, like it's translating. Like colleges see me and they're offering me, so it just motivated me to go even harder.
And is that the truth? Like, did the both of those schools offer you right away, or did they maybe show interest like a little bit before and maybe like a few days after offered, or take us through
So So Georgetown, I got a call from Pat Ewing like 2 weeks before he offered me, saying he was like introduce himself to the family, just saying what's up, just seeing like what's good with me. And then 2 weeks later, he called my dad first, and my dad's like, Pat Ewing's gonna call and offer you. I was like, get out of here. Like, no, he's not. And then like 5 minutes after that, I got a call from Pat Ewing saying, hey, me and my coaching staff are gonna offer you a full scholarship. And I was like, yeah, it just blew me away.
When a coach tells you that, especially like him, what do you say? Like, do you try to play it cool and like in the inside you're freaking out, or what happens with
So
that?
so I'll play it cool over the phone, but in my head I'm like throwing a party. I'm celebrating. And like it just brightens my day up.
Yeah, because I was wondering. I mean, if that happened to me, I don't know. I think I know what I would do. I'd probably be like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, but like not like scream. And then once he hangs up, I'm literally gonna like run around my house like 10 times probably.
Yeah.
And you said, I got a call from Patrick Ewing, introduced himself to me, all that stuff. I mean, NBA legend. I think he's in the Hall of Fame, right? Or nah.
I think he's gonna get in there.
Yeah, well, because I mean, he was really good, wasn't he? Like, I think he's like a
Yeah.
top 50 player or something like that. I don't know. He's definitely like big time. Maybe it's just because he's coaching, so they're not like gonna do it yet or something like that. But when you're having a guy like Patrick Ewing call you because he wants to introduce himself to you, not the other way around. Just how does that feel on the inside? Like this NBA great, this NBA legend, wants to talk to you. I mean, just how crazy is that your name is in the same conversation as Patrick Ewing?
That's just it's still crazy to me. Just like even like him just reaching out, it was like, oh, that means like he thinks I could play. Like I could like play for his program. So it's great.
And like the crazy part is, I mean, I like when I'm watching these ESPN games and all that stuff, or even like talking to a guy like you, like I can't even imagine like, oh my name's in the same conversation as Masai Troutman. Like I'm kind of like blown away by that. So I'm just thinking about an NBA player and like that happening. That's probably unbelievable.
Yeah.
And going back to the school and the all work on Sundays thing. So I see some Ivy League schools. They're interested in you as well. Do they know about this little this strategy you got going on, and do they have a take on that?
Nah, they just know I get good grades, and hopefully this I can fix the Sunday thing. I'll just do it during the week, but right now I'll just keep doing it.
I mean, it's not bad. I just don't know how. Like, I just can't imagine. Like at some point, there's just no way that can be possible. Like I just can't. I used to be the same way too. Like, I used to be like on work on the weekends, and eventually, one, I wouldn't know what I was doing for the week, and if I did do it, like I'd be clueless, and it would just be too much work. Like I kind of ran into that thing, in my own life. So I just can't imagine this going on forever. No offense. Like I hope it does. I mean,
Yeah,
seems awesome, but that's just there's no. I just can't wrap my head around that.
yeah, I get you. I get it. I get it.
Yeah, but I guess because the other thing for me, like I just can't work like just all day. Like I just can't do that. Like I need to take breaks. Like I'd rather do like an assignment every day than just do it all on one day.
Nah, like I could do it. Just turn some music on. Just it just helps. Just turn some music on. I'll just crank it out.
Yeah, does the music like help you focus, or because for me, like I'm playing music and I'm like dancing, doing homework, like I'll do a question and then I start like dancing, and then eventually I start running around my room acting like I'm like warming up for a basketball game, and I it gets me distracted sometimes, but sometimes like it makes it more enjoyable though for sure.
Yeah, I listen to like jazz when I'm doing my homework, like just like calm music. I don't listen to like the stuff I listen before a game.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say jazz is too calm. That's calm. Like I know it's like it's not even. Well, no, it's music, but it's like freestyle music. Like that's almost. I mean, if I was playing like in a jazz band, I'd be like always on edge. Like I'm like, what am I gonna do now? Like I used that also make me a little bit like anxious.
Yeah, nah, it just calms me.
Yeah, I know. If I was like doing something calm, I would play like maybe like like coffee house music.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I would do. But now I'm starting to listen to like a podcast, maybe like also on like I don't know. Do you know My Take Hoops? Have you heard of them or him before?
yeah,
Yeah, like his podcast. I think, man, it's almost just the way his voice sounds. Just such a good voice. Like my voice gets annoying when I'm watching these interviews. I'm like I can't listen to myself much longer. But his voice is so like mature and like I just put his thing on and Yeah, crank out some homework, and that's pretty much it. I got a million stuff. Like, I'm telling you, like just listen to it. He sounds like he was like born to talk on a podcast.
I'll tune in. I'll listen. I'll listen after this.
Yeah, literally, like all you gotta do is like 5 seconds to hear his voice, and you'll realize like the man's meant to be podcasting somewhere. But anyways, you talked about how St. Andrews wait, how do you say I can't talk. St. Andrews
Episcopal.
Episcopal. Wait, hold on. St. Andrews Episcopal.
Yeah.
You said there's you. Then there's George Mason commit. That's obviously a good school because Jim Larinay, he coached there. I think brought him to the Final Four. Hasn't even done that in Miami yet. So they're obviously a decent school for basketball. But when you think about the DMV, think about those powerhouse schools, St. Andrews Episcopal, they don't really fall into that conversation. So is there maybe any chance like we may see you make another move, maybe transfer to a big time DMV school or maybe some other school around the Northeast that is plays on a bigger national schedule?
Nah, right now this feels like home to me, so I'll stay here. We'll never know the future, but like with the situation as it is now, I'm comfortable here.
And saying that feels like home to you, I know you did transfer from a school, local to where you live, in the same town as you, over there at St. Andrews. What led you that decision, and I know it's like a little bit far. So what's that like? Living slightly far from your school. I'm sure a lot of the guys live like 10 minutes away.
Yeah, it's kind of hard, just waking up early before everyone and like getting home later after practice and stuff. But I mean, it just makes you like just be better. It keeps you like on edge. Actually not on edge. It just helps like your sleep schedule because like you can't just be staying up till like 1 in the morning or 2 anymore. Now you have to go to bed at like a reasonable time, wake up early, and just be ready to work.
Wait, so when you were at your other high school, you were going to bed at 2 in the morning for like the school like near you? Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
But were you doing all your homework on Sundays?
Yeah.
So what were you? What could you possibly do up? I mean, I'm sure there's things you could do, but what were you possibly doing up at that time? Like watching like anime or something?
Yeah, actually, anime. I was probably on TikTok, some YouTube video, or just I don't know, just watching TV.
Yeah, that's pretty unique because people that are on TikTok like that and do that stuff, I feel like they're not like a crank router where they can knock all their work in one day. Like those people, usually sit and they do like all their work with their phones and all that stuff. Like that's why for me, I like when I'm working, unless like on a weekend like today, like it took me like the whole day to do this one assignment because I was watching like the Hurricanes football game the whole time while doing it. But if not, like my phone put away. Everything's put away. Like I'm just working, and then after like 30 minutes, I don't like go on my phone for like I don't know 30 minutes then and do that. But that's just man. You're a different breed. Like being like that and somehow being able to grind like that. I don't know anyone that could do that.
Yeah, just different.
I mean that's kind of bad. Like I'd be like pissed at myself. I had like all that free time. I didn't go to sleep. Like. No offense. Like I'd be so mad at myself, man. I'd be very angry.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, because I think I need my sleep. Like I could just tell. Like I'm at basketball practice, like I'm trying to pay attention, and I'm just like so tired. Like long day at school, and I'm like I haven't learned like I need to sleep. But then all the work, man. You should delete your TikTok. Like I don't have TikTok. I deleted my TikTok. It got too toxic for me. I couldn't be on it much longer. I was like, this is terrible. I just deleted it.
Nah, see, even talking about TikTok, I got like 3 accounts on that for no reason.
You've like 3 different TikTok accounts?
Yep.
I did find a really funny TikTok though. I'll have to when people post TikTok or Snapchat stories, like that's when I watch like a TikTok because they're usually funny. I found it really. I'll have to send you though. Actually, you want me to send it to you right now? I think it's funny personally. All right, let me get this crap. All right, here it is. All right, let me make sure. Yeah, it's only 6 seconds too. I think it's pretty funny. Wait, here I'll show it to you right now. If it sends. I could share the screen, but I don't feel like sharing the screen. I don't know your Instagram. Like when you send something, do you have to like? All right, here you see it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I seen this. Yeah,
I thought that was funny.
yeah, I seen this.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious personally. Like when my friends posted a TikTok, that's the one time I watch is TikTok. But other than that, there's no way. I think it's got too toxic for me. Like I just can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the dances, like it just looks so stupid in public. Do you know? I don't know. Are you one of those like weird people?
Nah, I don't do the. I just have it just to watch.
Yeah, I feel like that's even weirder. Like just having it to watch, and you spend all that time on it. Like at least if you're like doing them, like it's kind of good. Like learning what's good or what's not good, like for the platform. But just having it to watch is just unbelievable.
Yeah. I mean, I do TikToks. I just don't post them. I keep them in my drafts.
Yeah. What like would you kind of do like funny ones or like ones
Yeah,
with
I
the
just
words or
whatever
like
comes to
answers?
mind.
What do you do?
Yeah, whatever just comes to mind. I'll do a dance. I'll just do duet a video or something like that.
Yeah, I do have a Triller though. Or a thriller, whatever it's called. That I do because that's like cool. Like only cool people have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I haven't made one in like a minute. But I don't even watch them. I just have it like if I'm with like a lot of people, which obviously hasn't happened in a long time. Like I'll be like, all right, like let's make a Triller because for that it's like you just do whatever you want. And it looks good. So
Yeah.
yeah, but my opinion, that's the move, and that's gonna be the wave. Like once everything's back to normal, I'm gonna get like all these basketball players, making Trillers with me. Like it's gonna be the next big thing. I'm telling you.
All right. All right. I'll look forward to seeing it.
I mean, I already got a few. They're pretty solid. When Lil Uzi dropped Eternal Take, I made one that was pretty. It was pretty funny too. I had some good locations for I did one to Baby Pluto. It was pretty good.
Okay.
I have to admit. But moving into your recruitment process now, how has that been?
It's been good just taking the day at a time, just taking these calls, texting coaches, just seeing what's up every day.
And just having that happen every day, like is that at all like annoying? I'm sure you love being on your phone all day because you do it anyways. But is that annoying? It's always having to answer something. Like you don't want to tell them no because if it's gonna turn into an offer, like, it's a big deal. So you can't really say like sorry, like I'm gonna take a break. Like you kind of gotta have your respect for them. So is that ever get annoying where sometimes you're just never off your phone, you're always talking to coaches?
Nah, I don't see it as annoying. I see it as like blessings because like just for them to be like calling and texting like, "Hey, Masai, what's up?" It's just like not every kid gets that, so I just feel special.
And do you have any plans or visits maybe? Like are you gonna come down to Florida or Indiana or even go to DC or Georgetown and maybe take a visit when if everything does get back to normal? Like I'm sure they haven't given you a date, but are they like, when everything's back, like you should come for a visit? Has that ever happened?
Yeah, when I called Pat, he said he'll want me on campus when like everything like gets better, when like the COVID like just lowers down. So it just yeah, that's the only visit I have planned so far, but I for sure have some others in the future I want to do.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. And out of the ones that have offered, um, which ones or one could you say is maybe reaching out to you a lot more than the rest of them?
I had to say Indiana because I talked with like the coaching staff, Coach Miller, and like just talk with them like every other day basically.
Yeah, that's so crazy. Like Indiana is unbelievable. Do you watch college football at all or not?
I watch a little bit here and there.
Yeah, because their football team's now like top 10. So
Yeah.
yeah, but and like the gym. I think my dad actually no. I don't know if he wants to go there that bad, but that gym is unbelievable. I think it's like huge, isn't it? Right?
Yeah, like I had a virtual visit there a while back, and he showed me like the perspective of like a fan there. It's ginormous, bro.
Yeah, that's so crazy. But then wait. Oh, I was gonna say no. Where does Georgetown play where the Wizards play? I think they do, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, but I would rather like I'm not gonna try like to change the recruitment, but I think I'd rather play in the Indiana gym. Did not because like the logo or like the school, but because like I feel like a college gym is more like quirkiness to it. Like they're all unique. Like I feel like an NBA like arena, they're like it's all like double levels or something like that.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm sure that Indiana one's kind of special. Even if throw the Georgetown logo on there, I would say based off arena, I think that'd be my personal favorite.
Yeah, you could tell like every college has like a signature gym. Like every gym's different. So yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, the way at Georgetown they do play at like where the Wizards play. They don't play at like another gym or anything like that.
I think they play with the Wizards today, but I don't like know for sure.
Do you know? Do you think they're gonna get one like built, or you think they're always gonna play there?
I mean, I think they'll play there, but they may get one built, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't really matter. And but they're sponsored by Jordan though. So and so are the Gators, bro. You're like set for like gear. I mean you got the Indiana, you got the red and white striped pants. Then you got UF and Georgetown. You're pretty much getting hooked up with a ton of Jordan stuff. And like stuff that not everyone has. So I mean
Yeah.
that's definitely dope for sure. Are you into that stuff? Like I was talking to someone that I think had a UF offer. Oh no, he's going to UF, and he said like I don't really care too much. Like of course I got it's cool and all, but it's not the reason why I picked the school. Are you kind of like super into that gear? Like that both those schools being sponsored by Jordan, then Indiana having their own swagger as well with Adidas. That's something like you're looking forward to when you go to college, is getting all the clothes, all the like sneakers no one has, and all that stuff.
Uh, nah, I'm not really big into like gear and stuff, but I love Nike stuff, like Nike over anything. So that's just like my favorite brand. But like, nah, I won't like pick a college just because of the gear and stuff like that. But I love to get it though.
Yeah, and I'm a Nike over everything guy too. I think Indiana is like honestly like one of the few because I pretty much want to apply to all Nike schools. And Indiana is one of the ones that I'm like they're not Nike, but I think I would still go to.
Yeah.
But what if like or well I guess you can't really say like I'm not going to go to Indiana because they're Adidas, but I guess do you kind of like their gear and I guess clothes and that stuff? Like I'm sure they probably get like hooked up. They'll probably them in Kansas probably get like most of the drip from Adidas, anyways.
Yeah, I like the colors too because white and red like my favorite mixture. So like that just looks great. And just for me to get gear if I go there, like yeah, that's gonna be good.
Yeah, but it does suck they are Adidas, but I don't know. I feel like I don't know why. Like, I don't like hate. I just like Nike because they have all the athletes. They do all the stuff for Colin Kaepernick. Like I just have like respect for Nike and actually I want to have all the athletes, have all the basketball players.
Yeah,
That's kind of thing. Like if you like basketball, like you should like Nike. But then if you maybe like soccer or something, fine, you could have your Adidas.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's just so crazy. I just can't get over like all the schools that have man. Like you literally have like the best school that I've offered you, man. It's unbelievable. And can you talk? I know you said in the beginning. But I also need to say it again, like make it a little more clear. Like which schools think have been showing you a lot of heavy interest recently?
Recently, I've seen interest from like Pitt, Xavier, Indiana, Maryland. Um, I know my coach, he said he's going to talk with a few other schools that get in touch with me, but I know for sure those four have been showing me the most. And GW, they've been contacting me a lot more recently.
And I'm sure like traveling's not a big deal for you, just because you kind of have to make that 45-minute drive to get to your high school. I guess for a whole week, every other week. But is that at all going to play a factor in your decision, or do you not really care where the school is?
Location, it won't matter to me really, because I already have to like make the sacrifice for school now. So like being on campus over there would just be like kind of easier because like it's a campus, everything's together. But yeah, location really doesn't like matter to me.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it's not like the campus. Like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna drive from where I live to Indiana every day. It's like,
Yeah,
do you want to live closer to home, with like more of your family come and your friends, all that stuff, or do you want to play far away where it's probably gonna end up being a great fan base anyway? It's just you're not gonna know anyone there.
Uh, see that that location that may come into favor because like I might want to stay home close to family for like that so like local support, but then I may want to go like further out and like experience like new areas. But like, yeah, I don't know for sure, but I have to think about that more.
Yeah, I mean, these are myself. Like, I feel like it's cool for a player to stay and play in their hometown, but I feel like location shouldn't be that big of a factor. Just because like what are you gonna do? Be like baby by like your parents the whole time? I mean, like you gotta like you're gonna have to grow up at some point. So I feel like if you just love the school like that's near you and like they're a perfect fit and everything, like fine, like by all means go there. But if a school is a much better fits like on the opposite side of the country, like grow up and go. Like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Just you can't just be like by your parents the whole time. You gotta go out, have your own experiences.
Yeah, exactly. But like it still is cool. I think I saw somebody said like if you have the offer from like your hometown college and like it's pretty much as good as all the other schools, like you should definitely go there because it's just I feel like it's somewhat different. But you're not just playing to represent the school, but you're representing your whole city. Like that's a big deal. And then all people there could see like right in front of their eyes, like there's this guy living where I live. He was able to make it. Maybe I can too. Like it's kind of ties it all together.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
And going to a new school now, what are your goals for this season?
To win the championship again, like St. Andrews, they won it last year. I want to win it this year with me and this new squad, and just build a great relationship with the guys here.
Yeah, for sure. And why I guess like no one really says like I want to build like a relationship with the guys in my school. Why did you kind of make that a goal for you for this season?
Cause this is a new school, so like new people, I don't know them. Like I knew kids at my last school, so like I just want to be, I guess, more hospitable just with these kids.
Yeah, that's probably good. Wait, nah, that's like a big boy word. What'd you say? Hospital? Is that or no? I know what
Hospitable.
you're trying to say. Like hospitality.
Yeah,
Wait. So say it like what'd you say again?
I said be more hospitable to the with these kids.
Hospital. Is that an actual word?
It sounded good.
Yeah. Wait. I think it is like hospit. Oh yeah. That's definitely a word. Oh yeah. Wow. That's a word. That's crazy. I always love when I learn something in these interviews. That's when you know it's like it's been worth my time.
Yeah.
Because now I could use that. Like I'm gonna write an essay after this. Maybe I could use it in the essay. I mean, you never know when that could come in handy.
Yeah. Glad to help.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. And how do you like being part of that? Wait, I want to make sure team takeover, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. How do you like being a part of that team takeover organization?
It's great. It's like a family over there. Like all the coaches and players have great relationships with each other, and like they just push each other to be the best they can. So I'm glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, it sounds awesome. And they're in the where are they? Are they a UAA team?
Nah,
Or
they're an EYBL team.
oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really. I'm so confused. Like team takeover, team thrill, and team loaded. So I wasn't like too sure. Yeah, that's crazy. EIB. Oh yeah, because you said Jarris Walker. Does he play for them or no? He plays for team thrill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's on like the team takeover team that's kind of like notable that I kind of like identify the team with?
Trevor Keels, that's on the 17U. There's Benny Williams. He played for the 17U. And some other names I know for the team I played the 16U. There's Devin Dinkins, Justin Taylor. Uh,
Wait. Wait? Oh yeah. Wait. Is he Justin Taylor? Wait? No, he's not at Gonzaga, is he?
nah, he goes to school in Virginia.
Yeah. Wait. Jared Turner. Is he on a takeover?
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I remember. All right. Okay. Now I'll never forget what team takeover is. Yeah. He's a pretty nice guy. Jared.
yeah, he's funny.
Oh yeah. And he plays lacrosse too. So he's
Oh, I
pretty.
did not know that. I did
You
not
know,
know
you
he
know,
played
he plays
lacrosse.
lacrosse. He could be elite in lacrosse if he wanted to. Or yeah. Like if he ever played basketball, he'd be elite in lacrosse.
Yeah, I did not know. I'm gonna have to talk to him about that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not spreading out false information. Like we talked about it for a minute too, so I know that's facts. But yeah, like he kind of said like with lacrosse because it's almost like his fun time away from basketball. Like he plays I think on like a travel team and everything for lacrosse. Like he takes it seriously, but he's not focused on like getting recruited for lacrosse. Like his main goal on basketball and lacrosse is almost to get out, like just to have like some fun playing a sport.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you play any other sports besides basketball, or are you just focus on basketball and that's it?
I used to run track, but then like I focused on basketball. But sometimes I do like other sports, like for like my school every now and then, just like to get away from it.
Like, are you saying like maybe in PE or just sometimes like just because you're so athletic, you're like, hey, like, can I just play like football in this one game real quick? And they're like, yeah, sure.
Nah, I just be going like to the like practices and stuff, just like being with other kids, just like doing the workouts with them.
Oh, so you'll like go. So I guess if your school's like, we're having soccer practice today, even though like you're not on the soccer team, you'll just go and practice with the soccer team.
Yeah, just to get away from basketball.
Have you done that like a lot this season?
Nah, not this season because like Corona, like they just like
Oh yeah,
strict
yeah.
guidelines stuff like that. But last year at my old school, yeah.
I mean, like, what kind of made you like make that decision to? Because I've never had a guy tell me like, yeah, sometimes my free time, I don't have practice. I just go to whatever sport, like some random team my school's practice. Like, what made that decision? And isn't that at all weird? Like going to a practice where maybe none of the players even know you, and they're like who is this guy? Like, why is he here? Like, it's not at all weird ever.
Nah, at my old school, like everyone knew each other, so we were cool. Like it'd be like, oh, Masai's playing, like practicing with us today. Like that would just be like me coming in, just being me.
And I'm sure like it's a practice, it's a high school. I'm assuming they want to take it seriously. So are you like locked in the practice, like trying to like not be a distraction, and I guess just doing the best you can, pretty much, just so they could also like benefit from their practice.
Yeah, like I'll practice. I'll try my best in the sport. I'm not good at soccer or anything like that, but I'll try my best. But like when we're not, like we're in like huddles or something, like I'll like joke around a little bit.
Oh, so you're trying to ruin the team then. You're getting them all distracted.
Nah, I ain't sabotaging. If it's like a serious huddle, I'll stay quiet. But if like we're just like joking around, just talking, then I'll like just crack jokes.
Yeah. What's maybe been like your favorite practice that wasn't for basketball? Like your favorite, like, I guess, other sport practice that you had?
Okay, so it was at my last school. So it was a trap practice. Me and actually another kid came to the practice. We raced all of the players in that one practice, and we didn't lose. That was my favorite.
Oh man, that's the whole time against a track team. You beat them all.
Yeah, we beat them all.
Man, that's crazy. So you're like, wait, I don't know if this is rude for like a boy, but how much do you weigh?
195.
Oh, wow. Is that big? I don't know. Like that's too big. I mean, I'm 6 foot. I think I'm like 130. I'm pretty skinny. I don't know. Is that like are you do you consider yourself like big or not? Or
Yeah,
not?
I'm not like fat or big. I'm like a big kid. Like I'm
Yeah,
not, but I'm
like
still kind of
basketball player
skinny.
big, kind of
Hmm?
like basketball player big.
Yeah, I'm big. Yeah, but I'm not like too big, but I'm not too skinny. I'm a big player. Yeah.
Yeah, man, bro, I'd be pissed. I was on the track team and I'm losing to you. Like, I'd be so mad. I don't know were any of the guys pissed or were all of them like whatever?
Yeah, a couple of them were mad, but some of them like found it funny. Like, dang, these are basketball players coming and beating us.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like you saying that, like that's not funny. That's just like straight up embarrassing for them. Like that kind of sucks. What about? Did you ever go to like maybe like a volleyball practice or any other like
Volleyball, we
organized
tried, but their coach was better. We tried.
Oh, so what do you like? You just kind of hit up your friends like guys like let's all go to a practice today. Like what kind of mood are we in? That's what like because I know some people like those go to like the I don't know the YMCA or something like that after school.
Yeah,
But so I guess at your school, at your old school, it's like what practice do you want to do? That's kind of what people do for fun is like just do like whatever sport they want, I guess.
yeah. Like a couple of us would like make a group chat, like, "Yo, we trying to go like the soccer practice today," and like some of them will say no, but a few will say yes, and we'll just like go there.
Yeah, I mean that actually sounds like a lot of fun. That's crazy. What about like a sport with like a ball or something that not like track and field? Like, did you ever play in like a more like team sport practice that was a lot of fun?
Yeah, we tried playing with our football guys, but we were getting crushed. Like they gave us pads and everything, but it was not working out.
Now so you were getting like you were playing tackle football.
Yeah.
How hard was that? Like just going and being thrown into a tackle football game or
I
practice?
thought I would be nice. I thought it'd be because like I'm a basketball player. I'm like quick and stuff. I thought it'd be nice, but nah. Them football players, they hit different, bro.
Yeah. So was that like your first time getting tackled? Like, do you have no idea what to expect? And you get like tackled, and you're like how was that first tackle?
That first. So I played like casual football with my friends outside, but not like official. That official tackling at practice, like I was sore after that. Like it did me in.
Yeah, also, is this stuff like during the basketball season, or is it only in the off season you would do this?
Like only off season,
Yeah,
like we're not practicing basketball, just like some workouts. Like we would just go to other people's practices and they're like, well, their practices, yeah.
because I was gonna say that like that would suck. I was like during the season and you're like do that stuff. I mean, that would be like,
Yeah.
I'd be like, I don't even know why you're saying that out loud because that just makes you look terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I actually heard something where it's good for athletes to find like an alternative way to work out. Like you see basketball players like doing boxing or like maybe
Mhm.
swimming. Like I think that's like good for them to find like a different way to exercise. I forgot the exact reasoning though, but I heard it's like super good for athletes to do.
Yeah, that's I heard that too. Just like just switching it up every once in a while.
Yeah, that sounds like a ton of fun. But anyways, before we end the interview, got one last question. I would like to know, what are your goals for the rest of your high school career overall?
Overall, just win as much as I can, be the best player I could be, and just put myself out there and like doing what I do.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Before we end the show, is there anything you want to plug or anybody you want to shout out?
Just give a shout out to my family, just helped me get here, and shout out to my sister Sanai for always bugging me. But that's it.
Yeah, is she your older sister or younger sister?
Younger, she's 13.
Oh wait, oh no, my sister's 14 actually. Yeah, I was gonna say like if that's your older sister, like that's a little bit weird. Like your older sister bugging you like that, but yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, does she do a ton of TikTok? That's why like I'm so against TikToks. My sister all day is on TikTok. That's
yeah,
all she
she
does.
does them. Yeah, she does. She does them a lot. Like when she's not like sitting in her room, she's on her phone doing TikToks around the house.
Yeah, and the thing, because she's not allowed to post because like our mom's like like no social media like that, so
Mhm.
she can't post on TikTok. So pretty much she's spending all day like learning these TikTok dances, and, like not even to post them, just to do them.
Yeah, that's just different.
Yeah, but and she's like a dancer too, so like it kind of makes sense.
Oh,
But
okay.
like, aren't you gonna get tired of dancing at some point? Like if you dance all day.
Yeah, yeah. That's my sister. She doesn't get tired of doing them. I'm like, how?
Yeah, actually, like sticking to that in terms of basketball, like, do you do a lot of stuff like maybe before you go to bed? Like, do you maybe like not watch basketball highlights, or when you're like have I guess time to watch TV, or maybe not watching basketball just to like get your mind away from the game, so that you're not surrounded by it 24/7. Even though it's good to watch film, it's good to kind of see how the players play. But at some point, like you want to make sure you still love the game when you go back to it instead of like it getting old. Is it something you do a lot?
Yeah, I don't really watch too many highlights or anything. Like I watch film of me playing, but I don't like watch too much like other high schoolers like their highlight reels and stuff like that. I like to focus on me and like not see like too much of it. But I'll see everything once in a while.
Well, what about like? No, I'm not even saying it's like high school. Like, what about like the NBA or like
Yeah.
college basketball? Like, is that like? Do you kind of watch that a lot? Like, I guess for fun, or do you kind of like, or I guess if you come home after maybe I don't know a day of playing basketball or after like a basketball practice, and the TV's right in front of you, you have the remote, and there's like a pretty good like college basketball game on, like two like I don't know ranked teams, like the number 10th ranked team, the number 16th ranked team, maybe like an NBA game on. Those are always good. You have a like remote in your hands. Would you watch that basketball game, or would you just kind of like maybe put I don't know like Phineas and Ferb on or something like just completely different from basketball?
Nah, I'll tune in. If it's like a top teams playing, I'll tune in. But if it's like a regular college game, like I'll try like not watch too much of it.
All right, yeah, that's an interesting approach. At least for me, like I feel like if I'm surrounded by basketball 24/7, and pretty much now since I'm like online school, I mean literally I'm surrounded by basketball 24/7. Like I like pretty much like barely watch basketball anymore because I gotta make sure I still love the game somewhat. So I'd rather like love it and not and like instead of knowing a ton about it. I
Yeah,
think that's probably better.
yeah, I get that. I get that.
Yeah, but anyways, thanks so much for coming on for this interview. I really, really appreciate your time. It means a lot. Make sure you guys give us a follow on Instagram at iHoopsFL and at JustSci1. And anyways, for 2022, a 6'5" combo guard, Masai Troutman. I'm Isaac Fleischer. This has been another I Hoops F interview. Peace out, guys.